Hi, this is Jamie Lyerly, and this is a tarot reading around time. Are you feeling like you have no time right now? Well, let me just do this quick reading for you so you can know the energy of what's going on for what I see, and take this information in and decide what you want to do with it for yourself. Okay, so we're going to dive right in. And so right now, the energy that we're in is Neptune just went retrograde into Pisces, and it'll be there. It'll be there until November 18th, 2015. And so that's 5 months of of us actually looking at trust issues and having to review kind of the friends and the people around us that have affected our lives. And so what's happening in that particular energy is the fact that everybody's in this kind of review phase, and they don't even realize it most of the time that they're actually in this review phase. And so when I pulled the energy for this particular moment of asking the question about what is this retrograde in Neptune have to do with time, I pulled the Page of Swords reversed. Now, when the Page of Swords is right side up, it's actually about new thought and starting a new thought. And when it's reversed, this is when we're being juvenile around our own thoughts. And what I see in connection with this with around time is the fact that that our thoughts are juvenile when it comes to how much time we think we can put into a day and what we can do. So we're just like little kids where we think we can do everything and be super women, and we can't. There's so much time. And right now it's already 2 p.m. on Friday, and I have no idea what happened in my morning because I wasn't being, as connected in to what was going on that I thought I was going to be. Okay, and so when this energy here, what the opportunity has is the fact of you to actually look at where how old are you being around when you're making your task list. Are you thinking you can do 50 million things in one day? And then also think about the way that children think around time. They have no concept of time. 10 minutes feels like 52 hours to them, and or 5 minutes can feel like an eternity, or they think that they can do 50 million things at once, and then we can't. We're human. We're in these bodies that take things. And so so where are you being juvenile around your time? And also the way that children work around time is the fact that if they don't have it right now, it doesn't exist. And so, and to a certain point, that actually is true when it comes to the following the energy right now. So if you want something to happen in the world, you have to do it right now, or the energy is not going to be the same as it is 10 minutes from now, 20 minutes from now, 20 years from now. So if you want it, go for it right now, okay? And so then I asked the next question that I have, take a breath. Yes, breathing, that will actually help slow time down for you. So the next piece that I have is I asked what kind of support do we need around time right now? And I pulled the Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles is actually the sovereign woman who has everything she needs. Pentacles is all about the resources that we have in the world. So this question, what this brings up is where in your life are you not being queenly with your energy? Where, and when you have a queen-like energy, you actually are taking and delegating the things that you don't want to do or that are taking up your time, and allow other people to do them because they can. And so by being, owning your energy and owning your own sovereignty, you can actually be in charge of your energy and get more stuff done because you can delegate it to other people. Or you can really decide the energy, standing in that energy of a queen, a sovereign queen, you can decide how much of this thing do you want to put your attention on. And I think about the idea too that I remember a quote, something about like, are you spending $1,000 worth of energy on a 10-cent problem? And so that's what it comes back down to with the idea that like you have time of how much of your time are you spent wrapped up in things that actually don't really have as much value for you. So again, this is the way that this support can come in, is allowing your queen, whether you're male or female, allowing that queenly energy to come into you so you can make the choices of what you want to do with your time. Okay? And so the final piece that I have there, I pulled, and the question was, where are we going after the end of this? Like after we've made the 5 months through and we've actually reviewed the things that we need to review for our time. Where are we going with this? And I pulled the star card reversed. And this one's kind of hard to see with my light here. But the star reversed is actually, when it's pulled right side up, we have the woman who's, you know, she's naked, so she's actually really vulnerable, but she's pouring into the pool of consciousness. And she's also pouring back into the earth. So she's giving back to the earth and giving to the knowledge of consciousness. And she also has the stars here, the stars leading the way, and this actually represents the chakras and the energy centers in the body. And so when we pull it reversed here, what I see there is that we actually are drawing in that energy where our own body system is actually going to determine what we need to do. And there's sometimes there can be a little resistance of the fact of like to actually follow your own internal timing, your timing, not what the clock says, not that it says it's 6:15 and I need to be somewhere at 6. It's like, what's your internal timing saying? And also coming back to that of like clearing your own system so that you can actually hear it at a whisper. And a lot of times that has to do with clearing other people's thoughts, emotions, and feelings out of your system so that you can actually be present. We have some very loud things coming out right now. So, and again, like I've made this video like 5 times because of all these little things happening around in the world, and just to let you know, that's the way time works. Like we can't ever find the perfect time to do something, and if you're waiting for the perfect time to do something, like you're gonna keep waiting forever. And you know, and that's the thing, like there is no perfect timing. There's working with cycles, but all there is right now is like you feel the impulse and you do it. You feel it, like, you know, especially if it's coming at a whisper of like, here, like mine saying like, do that reading on time. And it's just like, you've got to listen to it. And the more that you do that, you know, listening to your own internal gut and your own, like from your heart and from your gut, you know, allow that to move through you, the more time you'll have for you. And so I invite you, you know, to take this reading in and see what works for you, of what, you know, what really goes. And so, and taking the tools of like sending back, you know, any of those thoughts, feelings, emotions that have nothing to do with you, that aren't yours or other people's, just return to sender on those, you know, and then tap into your own knowing, you know, what do I want to do right now and what's really important to me, you know, not what everybody wants you to do. What do I really want to do? And so I look forward to talking to you more. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.